Hey everyone, welcome to Craving Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Now, about a month ago, I released a video titled Karen's Fate Confirmed here on the channel, and after this video, you can definitely go check it out. But in that video, I mentioned how a social media post from Andi Matichak made it look like she confirmed that Karen did in fact die at the end of Halloween Kills. Now, in this video, I'm going to discuss an update and how we now know with 100% certainty exactly what happened in that upstairs bedroom in Michael Myers' house in Halloween Kills. Did Karen die, or as some have suggested, did she survive Michael's attack at the end of Halloween Kills, only to return in ends? Well, when it comes to these types of questions, the best way to find out what really happened is to go to the actual source. So, let's see what Judy Greer herself has to say. Let's go. So Screen Rant has published an article featuring Judy Greer, who played the character Karen, who is Laurie Strode's daughter in the current Halloween trilogy. Now, in the article, we finally find out the truth of Karen's fate once and for all. So the headline reads, Judy Greer doesn't know what happens in Halloween Ends. And the article begins, Judy Greer admits she has no idea what happens in this year's Halloween Ends, as she elected to not read the script. Where things last left off, Michael had somehow survived an all-out attack from the residents of Haddonfield, who had decided to end the mass killer once and for all. Unfortunately, their best efforts fell flat, and Michael rose again to claim one final victim, Karen, which is Greer, the daughter of Laurie Strode. Her demise right in the last moments of Halloween Kills was a crushing blow that will likely have a ripple effect on the events of its sequel. Now, here is where we get to the nitty-gritty, folks. The article goes on to say, if that's the case, Greer doesn't know anything about it. During an interview with Collider for her NBC miniseries, The Thing About Pam, Greer admitted that she had the chance to read the script for Halloween Ends, but she turned it down. David Gordon Green was like, do you want to read the next one? And I was like, no, it's okay. I'm dead. I can't read, she said. In regards to her own thoughts about what Karen's death could mean for the rest of the franchise, Greer simply said, I think we won't ever really know until the next one comes out why Karen had to go. So, ladies and gentlemen, we finally know for certain now. Most of us did. A lot of people, I think the majority did, but there were still, believe it or not, a lot of folks who still questioned whether or not Karen really did die in that film, in the end of Kills. But I know now that we can be confident in knowing that she did not survive Halloween Kills, to the point there she didn't even read the script for Halloween Ends. And as we see here, her direct quotes was, no, it's okay. I didn't want to read the script. She could have, but I'm dead. I can't read it. And her last line, where it's really telling, I think we won't ever really know until the next one comes out why Karen had to go. So there's something there she probably knew from when they were filming it, projecting forward what was going to happen. She probably already has an idea, even though she didn't read the script, that there'll be an answer for that. And I think that's what we all want. I know me, as a Halloween fan, I have some questions, okay? I really enjoyed Kills. I'm one of the few, what seems like the few, that actually really liked the movie. And I'm not ashamed of that. I liked it a lot. I really did. I enjoyed it. I've seen it several times. And But I have questions. Okay, I do. I do have questions. And one of the things that bugged me about it was the ending. I'm like, that whole ending with Karen in the upstairs room, it just doesn't feel right. There's something about that it just doesn't settle with me very well. It almost feels like it was tacked on, like it was an afterthought, like maybe the movie was done and someone in the studio said, hey, we need you to go back and we need you to add one more scene at the end. Let's kind of leave it with a shocking type of an ending. I don't know if that's the case or not, but it just, to me, always kind of had that feeling. And so my thought is, I want some answers. And when I see her comment that she doesn't think that we'll really know until the next one comes out why Karen had to go, my hope and when she says that, is that we will get answers. I really hope David Gordon Green is going to answer those questions for us that they're just lingering, and they've been lingering since Halloween Kills came out, because I want to know how, first of all, why does Karen even go upstairs? There's absolutely no reason. Now, I know I've heard it said, well, maybe she just wanted to go to look out that same window that Michael looked out of, just to kind of like be in his POV, just to see what he saw as he looked out that window. I've heard that argument, and maybe that's what it was. I mean, it's possible, but personally, for me, I never could think of a reason that validated her going up those stairs. It's in her mind. Remember, it's supposed to be over. She just left the whole mob scene over there across the street, and I'm sure in her mind, Michael's dead. It's over. They killed him. The mob killed him. And so she's walking there, and it's all kind of winding down, and she goes up the stairs. So I really need to know why. I want to know why. Put it that way. I hope we get the answers, but we may not. But I hope we get an answer to know what drew her up there. Was she hearing voices? Was it the radio tower? What was it that was drawing her to go up those stairs, to look out that window that Michael looked out of all those times when he was young? And then my other question I have is, how did Michael Myers get into that house unseen? I need to know the answer to this. Now, I've often said in my mind, the way I think it happened is because all the police and ambulances, everyone was in the front of the house. In my mind, he probably just went down a couple of houses down, went down, the street behind the house through an alleyway, and he just came in through the back door. That's all he did. I think that's all. I think it's just as simple as that. Now, how was he not seen going up the stairs after he got into the house? That's a great question. I mean, in my mind, I can answer how he got into the house. I just can't figure out how he got up the stairs. But again, he's the Shape. Okay, there's a mystique. There's a mystery to Michael Myers. He's not fully human. There's something going on in him that's otherworldly. So that answer we may never get. But I do hope we get some type of answers as to why Karen had to die. I didn't think it was a necessary death. I really felt I was wanting her to carry on, and let's have an all-out war in the 4-year gap when we get to Ends. But that's not the direction that they took. Karen was killed, and we now have final confirmation from Karen, or from Judy Greer herself, that she is dead, and she didn't even read the script for Halloween Ends, much less returning to be in it. All right, guys, I just wanted to share that update with you guys so we can put this one to bed, I think, and close it up. But I want to know what you guys think. What do you think about Judy Greer's comments and clearing out any remaining questions about whether she survived Halloween Kills? I think that's a done deal. But I want to hear your opinions, your thoughts, ideas, and theories. What do you expect in Halloween Ends in relation to this? Do you think we'll get an answer? Do you think we'll get an explanation of why Karen had to die? I really want to hear what you guys have to say so we can talk about it right now. Well, that's going to be it for this update, but I'll be back soon with more Halloween Ends and other horror movie content. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, this is Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Thanks for watching.